over 15 to 10 seconds. You
Oh yeah.
know, that's weird shit. Hey, misfires everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now we are officially live. Say, son, how you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good, brother. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little down though. Shout out to my dog Cryptic Clean couldn't be here today, so that's why I'm feeling a little down. Shout out to Cryptic, man.
Oh yeah. So for y'all that don't know, Cryptic got his own setup as well. If you need links, ask for links or look it up. He puts himself out there. It should be easy to find. He not hard to find. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing a kind of like a spooky, kind of like a challenge where everybody is they play like spooky or like scary s games for Halloween.
What
Um,
they doing about
every
7 days
day.
to die?
Yeah. They've been playing the hell out of that, and I mean it's lit. I watched it the other day. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like a lot. It looks like a lot, but it does look fun. It looks fun. I will say that though. He always put out there. I think he's playing Little Nightmares right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's playing Little Nightmares. One of the other Cryptic Clan members. You know what I'm saying? He promised her, so we can't hog all this time, y'all. You know, but most of the time he here. So with that
Yeah,
being said,
let me get a
let's
little
go ahead
day
and get
off,
to it.
man.
Yeah, everybody get a day off. He's been consistent for sure. So I mean, this should look interesting. You know what I'm saying? But all right, let's go ahead and jump into topics. So topics is we're going to be one talking about Peacemaker. James Gunn has been in a lot of fire with a lot of people. It's now showing up to say that the universe is trash. Then like how Peacemaker ended. Rick Flag Senior. Also, you can tell it's made up. Why did he have this hate towards metahumans? There's a few other things that like people were complaining about. Me and Faison was talking about earlier about the Warner Bros. Thing that could have possibly buy them out, and they're saying James Gunn is out. Don't know if that's the truth, but with that being said, we can start from work our way from last to first. So, how do you feel about if Warner Bros. Buys them out? Um, yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I mean, I'm not a fan of it, honestly. I feel like James Gunn, like whatever miscues or like whatever gripes they got with him, I feel like this is the best the DCU has been in a long time. Uh, but if they buy him out, or if Warner buys DC and then they end up like starting straight from scratch, like they still got to find a anchor piece or somebody who's going to be able to tell good stories. And
Yeah,
you're basically starting back over again, bro. And it's like, how many times are we gonna start over with these same characters? It's like it's an endless cycle, bro. Like you got to give somebody the reins at some point in time and let them cook.
got you,
It's
got you,
a
got you, got you.
it's a mistake if they do, but like you know what I'm saying, business is business.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, shout out to K Mob. Shout out to K Mob.
Came
Yes,
on in the
sir.
house.
Yes, sir. Yeah, K Mob stay with the shit too. We chat. We have some type of communication every day in some form of fashion. You feel me? Big group chat, probably one of my favorite ones, to be honest with you. Not a lot of people, but we talk everything in that joint. So Um, okay, so I mean, I personally think that that'd be a mistake, and with Warner buying them out, I think that you just start a universe and you don't show good faith. You don't show good faith with people if you just keep on resetting the universe and nuking the universe. It's not it. It's never a good look, and that y'all got to stop because at first they were eating up Superman. A lot of people
Fact.
were. They was like it was good. It's a great start, and then all of a sudden when Peacemaker come out, everybody's like, oh well, Superman wasn't that good. James Gunn his ass. I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
wait,
like
wait, what?
where did this come from? I was literally thinking the same shit. Like I'm seeing like the shit online, like niggas is talking about like Superman was a flop, it wasn't that good. It's like what?
Right, right.
Since
Y'all
when?
was see, you know what? I'm just starting to think that it's either two things that like Marvel, they just like to hate Marvel stuff. I think that's just what it is. I think that's what it is. Because I mean, like if that's the case, and it's just like we're comparing it to Marvel and we're doing the comparison, and stuff like that, and Marvel hasn't been the same for years, so it's like they
Mm,
getting every shot they can get at. Which, come on, man, it ain't even that serious. So I mean, I don't know. I think that's weird. I think that's weak, and I'm not for it. I like James Gunn personally. I think they should let the universe play out, let stuff play out. Um, so with that being said, y'all, we're gonna start talking about Peacemaker soon. If you have not watched and you have not finished season finale, please go ahead and leave. I would say give us what about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, a
Mute
couple of
us.
minutes, man.
No, a couple minutes.
Little spoiler section for you.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. And then we keep it pushing. So okay. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about it. How do you feel about the season finale?
I feel a couple ways about it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Uh-oh.
but I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not gonna hate on it. What kind of ties back to the last point. Like, I have my personal gripes with James Gunn, which I'm sure a lot of fans do because he's a storyteller. And he's had his hands over a lot of the big comic book titles over the last couple years. So just watching the finale, I know everybody was expecting a big drop. I'm sure everybody was expecting to see Superman or some bullshit. Like, no. No.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get that right out the way. I think the big drop actually came in the episode before when Lex Luthor appeared. I think that was the big drop. But I don't know why. I don't know what niggas was expecting. We didn't get Amanda Waller, which is kind of crazy.
So, crazy, bro. Crazy.
I thought we would get that. But all in all, I feel like what James Gunn is doing and what he did in Superman, and which I think he did a great job in on this last episode, is humanizing superheroes or meta-humans, whatever. Like, it's just showing the human side of them. Like, this finale, even though it was super long, or the longest episode of Peacemaker, which probably is a problem for a lot of people because the episode was just long, but I think it really just focused on, all right, bro, like, let's get to the human aspect of Peacemaker. Let's make it emotional. Let's play on all the different relationships. Like, even like the scenes with Vigilante and Abs, like, they was going back and forth about his mom and what he could do better, like why he's this way. Yep. But I thought it was a pretty solid episode. I thought it put a big bow on the season and then still gave us a dope cliffhanger at the end.
Got you. I kind of agree with that. I think that I wanted the big action that we've been getting, and I'm gonna be honest with you. And this will lead to that because I will talk about the season overview as well. Is that I just think that it just left something to be desired, right? I think the biggest thing is we're not used to in Peacemaker, I guess at this point in time, getting a happy ending. Mm-hmm. And this was a happy ending. To be clear, like, to be honest with you, like, I mean, we know he's gonna bounce back, and it sucks, but this is a better going out than what he's had. I think that it was a good thing that showed.
I don't know about that, bro.
Nah, bro. I mean, what I was really expecting it to happen is, like, you got to think that, like, his brother was gonna come back, try to kill him.
I thought that was his brother right there posted up on my tweet.
I mean, I think it was too, but I'm not sure. Like, but we didn't get any of that. Like, we didn't get the brother coming back, so he's going through that trauma again. Hardcore officially breaking it off in general. Like, this for him could have went so left, even more left. So the fact that Hardcore is like, oh, well, you know what, I care. And then it's like, he got some good times. You know, some shit fucked up was going to happen. He ended up in the what's the name. But outside of that, like, I thought it was going to be a lot more harsh, you know, what's names, rather than him just kind of going and internalizing. I wanted to say pouting, but internalizing everything that's going on and him just feeling sorry for himself. Yeah. So yeah, that's the biggest thing. But I love what they did with ads. Ads was the highlight for me, yeah, for sure. Like, I think that what she said, it resonates to a lot of people. And before engaging with somebody, you may want to think about a few things. It does matter.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna hold you. The scene she was talking to her wife or like her fiance or whatever, like, that shit was, I mean, shout out to Danielle Brooks. She acted her ass off. That shit was, that was great. That was great acting. Like,
that was great. Like, that was great. Like, the whole thing, like, yeah, that part in particular, because everybody talked about how James Gunn was in shock and stuff about like were crying based on him writing the lines for her, speaking of John Cena, Peacemaker, about like the father thing, this you found me and stuff like that, helped me find myself and stuff. But like that part about like, her saying that she would feel in prison if she gave the life that she want and you wouldn't survive the life that she wants. And they had to make that like mutual decision to be like, yeah, no is huge.
Yeah.
And that's big and that's really adult like. So I mean, I don't know. I think that was well written too. Like the whole episode to me was really written well. Vigilante, everybody kind of did their part. The only thing I'm tired of is actually I'll say that for like an overall season was name. But yeah, that's where it ends. So how do you feel about it ending? Like how it ended?
I like I said, I thought that was his brother. Like you could see, like in the background, somebody posted up on like one of the room doors. So I thought, and it looked like the nigga was in a costume, a red and black costume. Like you could kind of make out some type of person in something not normal streetwear. So I thought that was his brother, like posted up, waiting to grab him first.
Yeah.
But when he got grabbed, and then they took him and dropped him in a dimensional rift or dropped him in another dimension, like I don't know what's in there. Like it sounded like some creatures, some beasts.
Yeah,
it like sound like he gonna have to fight his way out there. He ain't got a super suit. He ain't got eagly. Like he just like he assed out. So I don't know what he's gonna do. I fuck with it because it's like, all right, bro, we'll be getting Peacemaker season 3, or he will be returning in some form of fashion. So it's like, all right, I fuck with that. How is he gonna get out of there? And what other metahumans are they gonna be throwing in there over time? Because Flag said like they're trying to like make that the metahuman prison, that dimension, and see how it affects different humans or how it affects different beings in the first place. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. I'm excited. It left me excited. Okay.
So I think that this is supposed to connect to what is it called? The Man of Tomorrow, right? And I think that Salvation is a comic book run with a lot of people when they're choosing sides, but it was like more of a villainous thing, which makes sense. So it's gonna be there's gonna be some villains in there. I wonder what they're going to do when it comes to the actual like movie and how this links. Like, are they going to keep something in there? Obviously, there's a lot of beasts and stuff like that. I thought that some of the people that's from Creature Commandos was going to show up, but yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, is that a place where Clayface would end up eventually too? And that's where we see it. Like, I mean, it can go so many different ways. So I do like the Salvation ad of it too. Checkmate also is a little different from the comics. I believe that they were hunting and killing metahumans and stuff like that. But seeing how this under our mother is going to be a little different. Obviously, I like that, like tilt the head nod and stuff like that towards that. Right. But I'm interested. Like I'm seeing, like I know that IGN said that they want to, if Rick Flag is going to be the villain of the Man of Tomorrow, and I highly doubt that.
I mean, he kind of like positions himself as like the liaison between the government and Argus, or like the government and the metahuman police, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So it's like he's kind of like put himself in that spot already. And if he's using Lex Luthor's people or like basically getting manipulated by Lex Luthor, then you know what I'm saying? He basically already made himself the villain, and he had that whack ass villain smile after he closed the dimensional rift. So it's like, all right, bro, be a villain, but hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Captain America whoop his ass again sometime.
Oh God, not Captain America whoop his ass. Now we're talking about different dimensions for real.
Okay. Yeah, bring Chris Evans back to set that man straight, man.
Oh yes, sir. We had Mad Genius in the building.
Genius in the house.
Yes, sir. So now, I mean, all right. So let's go ahead and discuss a little bit more about this. So people said that Rick Flag Sr. was acting very different. He didn't like metahumans, and they didn't like how he was acting. He was acting strange. Some people was saying that they thought it was Clayface that took over, so that's why he was acting like this. I'm like, okay, y'all. if we're going by if we're going by if we're going by I guess like the universe, Creature Commandos, Clayface broke his fucking back.
Yeah.
And he didn't like really dealing with metahumans. He just had to, right? So I get that people are like, oh, well, he wasn't this strong. Why did he have beef against the metahumans? Bro, like also at the same time too, like Peacemaker's not a metahuman per se, but the team that there was also a metahuman team is the reason why his son died. So can we not act like there wouldn't be a vendetta against it? Like I don't understand why people are just like, oh, this just doesn't make sense why he hates metahumans. Yes, it does.
It makes perfect sense, especially if you've seen Superman and Creature Commandos and Peacemaker. Like it all makes sense, bro. Like
yeah,
I think niggas just looking for shit to hate on.
Yeah, I think people are looking for shit to hate on too. Like 100%.
Like son, the nigga's son is dead. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he can't be mad. Like a little bit mad. Like he's supposed to be cool.
Right. Like I don't understand what people thinking. Like that's kind of
the dimension is ripping apart. Like I'm stressed. Like come on, bro.
I just became a new head of a department. Like that I end up dealing or have to keep alive the guy that killed my son.
Come on. What are we doing?
Okay. So I can understand it be over the top. I can understand overacting. I think that's the thing of the James Gunn, I think overdoing it is a James Gunn like staple for his villainous characters. Because I'm down that hill. Like a lot of commenters sit up here and say, I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, whatever the case may be. I still stand on it. Lex Luthor in his verse was still a little bit off of how like he was a mad dog hating Superman. Like I understand he hates Superman to a certain extent, but like acting like a mad dog, like it's insane to me. Lex Luthor doesn't fuck with Superman, but Lex Luthor has also a lot of other motion.
Fact.
So that's the thing where he tried to act like that was the only motion he had. I'm standing on that hill. I think the same thing about Rick Flag. Yes, he wasn't. He just this season he was just like progressively getting way more aggressive about the entire thing, which I get to a certain extent, but I can understand what people think is like over the top. So I stand on that. I think that's the thing that's about this in James Gunn universe at this point. Deal with it. It's not the worst thing.
I mean, we need a villain, bro. Like, I know Lex Luthor is supposed to be the main villain, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot to get the build up that we want. And he's smoking that shit. Like, respectfully, as an actor, like he's smoking that shit. So deal with it, bro. Deal with it until we get to Man of Tomorrow and until we get to bigger and better projects. Like, this is what we got. He's not doing a bad job. Like, he can't be perfect. Story writing can't be perfect. But it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
So where do you think that DC stands at? Because now all the other projects for a long time, James Gunn is going to be out of. Like the Green Lantern one, that's something different. Clayface is something different. Like, yeah, that's something completely different.
I mean, they in a tough spot. You know, I mean, like Marvel's kind of like somehow we always get back to Marvel, but Marvel's kind of like they're set, bro. It don't matter what they do, they're gonna be successful. So it's like it's up to DC to kind of rise to the occasion. And if you take your biggest hitter out because of some mixed reviews, like you're putting yourself you're just creating an uphill battle. So if Lanterns is a flop, or if Clayface, which is already like skeptical, like we already on the fence about Clayface. Like I don't even know why they greenlit that in the first place, but I don't know. So you know what I'm saying? Like if you take your biggest weapon out, your best writer, your best director out of your two next coming projects, and I don't know if they still gonna tie him to Superman Man of Tomorrow, but if you take him out of all those projects, bro, you're putting yourself in a very, very tough position. Like they not well ingratiated with fans enough to be doing shit like that.
I agree. I think this may have been a little bit of a reach by them. And
they probably seen the success and seen the money and was like, oh man, we could do that. Like the fans are always gonna love it, but it's like James Gunn is literally a secret weapon. Like he's a secret weapon. You can't just you can't just fake on his talent. Whatever like writing and whatever, like personal gripes niggas got with some of his choices, the back end is always worth it. The back end is always worth it. Like we seen Guardians of the Galaxy, we seen Superman, we seen we seen the 2 seasons of Peacemaker. Like I wouldn't play with that, man.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
unless he's like an asshole to deal with, like in the, what I'm saying, when it comes to contract time or like when it comes to like negotiation time, unless that's what's causing it, whatever he's doing creatively is working.
Yeah, he's got a track record to show it works. So I'm with it. Go with the high hand, but you know how it is. That's kind of the crazy thing about it, in my opinion. So I guess my last question is before we move on from Peacemaker in general, what do you think about the whole season in general?
I get a season, like if I had to rate 1 to 10, I give it like a solid 7, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like I said, that last finale episode was really long and we didn't get no real action out of it.
None. Nope.
None. Like none. So that's kind of that. I get that part, but it was so much action throughout the regular season or throughout the other episodes. Like I kind of get why they went that direction, because you gotta like put some emotion into it. You gotta make people fall in love with the characters. So I get it. I give it like I'll call it an 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I was a big fan of it. The episodes kind of flow very well. It was some shit in there that was unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? We kind of talked about our past takes, but I give it like a solid 8 out of 10, bro. I can't hate on it.
Okay. I mean, I give it like a 7. I think the thing that took it out for me the most is Harcourt and what's the name, Peacemaker relationship. That's kind of such a heavy thing, and I think that took away a lot of shine from the other people. Like Ads did her thing for sure, but like I'm personally a fan of Vigilante.
Same.
And I wanted to see more of Vigilante, in my honest opinion. But when he showed up, he balls every time.
Every time,
bro. Every time he balls, like it doesn't matter what it is. Even the stuff I didn't like. Spoiler alert, y'all. Spoiler alert. Like when he stabbed the grandpa. Like
he came through turn.
Came through like that, like he came through stabbing them like an ice pick, and like, you know what I'm saying? That was what it was. So he always balls, in my opinion. So I would like to see more like Vigilante. Who else did they fade out? Like I said, less, and I mean I would say less Hardcore, because I like all the characters. It's not a character I don't like. First of all, that's one of the crazy things about it. It's not a character I don't like. So I would like to see more of like those lead characters, more maybe swapping the role, lesser Hardcore, more of Vigilante and Ads and a few other things. So like that's where I stand with it.
Even Eagly had his moment. He turned up and went crazy. Like
Eagly had a whole episode, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. I can't hate on it, bro. Like I don't think you should hate on it. Like they kind of like found a way to show everybody's superpower throughout the episode. Like even though Ads should have had a little bit more. Like she really carried an hour episode. You know what I'm saying, for the finale. That's kind of tough to do. So in her power, or in my mind, like her power just being like the
power of friendship.
The power of friendship.
There you go. Go ahead. Yep. Now you talking about power of friendship.
Power of friendship.
That is a power of friendship. That whole episode is literally the epitome of a power. The power of friendship.
For sure. But yeah, I would have loved to see Vigilante turn up a little bit more, bro, because his character, he's probably the best character on that show, honestly.
He is. Hold on, we got a comment. So Kenny asks, let me see. So season 3 one canceled. That's good. Are you saying that it wasn't canceled? If I don't think it is, but he said that he has no plans, and I think that's just him being cryptic.
Yeah.
K-Mob. That's what I think it is. Like, that's
You
what I think
can't
it is.
you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's contract
Yeah.
sauce is going on right now. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
He got Supergirl, then he's on no other project, so he's keeping everything like a zip, like right now. That's what we personally think. But like as usual, you know what I'm saying? If we know it's either A, we're gonna talk about it here, B, send it to y'all directly, you know how we do, and we'll just kind of break it down. Because once we're on it, we kind of analyze and dig deep into it. So here's the part of pages to power up. So recently, I've been talking to Faison about a show called Task. HBO Max, really good show. It is at its last. It's the last episode. So I mean, well, it's at its last episode now. 7 episodes in for the season. We're at 6 currently. Really, really, really good show.
Man, if y'all haven't seen Taz, I suggest
Yeah.
go and watch Taz, bro. It's a hitter, bro. It's a hitter.
Yeah, it gives me we run the city vibes, or we own the city vibes. Maybe not exactly like Baltimore, like the Wire shit, because that's where that came from. But really good acting, really good pacing to me. Tensions up, everything made sense. I'm shocked that there's going to be 7 episodes through the season. So we can go talk about episode 5. Based on I haven't seen episode 6, so I'll leave episode 6 details out of it. Just know episode 6 shit hits the fan. Everything that you think is going to happen or you think is leading up to, it starts to happen. So don't get too comfortable. But so what do you think about the 5th episode?
Man,
leave it at.
I didn't know where the joint was gonna go. I'm not gonna lie, like, because it starts off like, which I'm not a fan of, but it starts off with like the flashback of like him and his brother and shit. But it just ties in like, or the episode rounds off with like how deeply connected they are. So if y'all haven't seen Taz, spoiler alert, SPOIL alert. You feel me? So when the old dude, the OG motorcycle gang dude, like he pulled up to the crib. Oh my god, bro! I thought it was finna get. I thought it was hell, bro. I thought he was finna go in there and murder because he's already on his murder shit. He was tweaking. He was tweaking, bro. He was tweaking. So he already on his murder shit. So I thought he was about to just go in that joint and clean house, bro. Like fuck it, because they already know who. They already know.
Yeah, they know.
They know who. They know Robbie is the one. They know Robbie's the one out here fucking shit up. They know Robbie is the one out here, and Robbie having them drugs. So
yeah, especially when he went to the fridge.
Yeah, bro.
I thought it was about to be like, I'm like, all right, that shit was giving me, had the chest going, and then when it's like, oh, she made it, she finessed it. He looked at that fridge last minute. I'm like, oh, bro, you can't count for that. That's bro. So you cannot not let him in. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those things. So I mean, yeah, I feel bad for all parties because this is just symbolization. I'm seeing that this show is not going to end happy, hunky dory, like other stuff. It's not ending like that.
And I feel like even like episode 2, 3, like Robbie knows that it's not gonna end happy, hunky dory. Like he's already accepted his fate.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Because he got kids. Like he got kids. Like, fuck it, man. Fuck it.
Robbie feel like he gonna get out though. Robbie feel like he can get out. He got the plan. The guy to smoke him over and stuff like that. You know all that.
And from my understanding, you like, all right, bro. Like I'm gonna make this play. I'm gonna get these drugs off, and then they're gonna kill me. But I'm gonna just make this play to get this money for my kids, so my kids can be good. I'm gonna die. Y'all just gonna have money. Like that's what I'm thinking. You like, fuck it, bro. Like I'm gonna make this one last play. and then I'm out. Like they gonna kill me, but I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, set y'all up with a couple $1 million. We'll be all right. But
so you don't think he planned to get across the Canada and stuff like that when he was talking to the guy?
Fuck no. I think he knew. I think he was expecting his homeboy to like. I think he was expecting his homeboy to live.
Live, yeah. He expecting his homeboy to live. I can see that.
Yeah, but I think once he took, which is the fucking dumbest shit in the world. Once he took the kid, I feel like he knew he was gonna die, bro.
Yeah, once he took the kid, it was just like, yeah, that was one of the things. When the kid got taken, I'm like, I'm not mad at what he did, because what else could you do? The kid seen your face, all this stuff with a bubble. But I don't think I would have still took the kid though. I probably would have just got out of town. Honestly. I
would have told that kid, I would have hit that kid with the Vegeta stomach punch and got up out of there. Come here. Come here, Trunks.
Come here, Trunks.
Boy.
The crazy.
This nigga right in the gut and dipped.
Bruh, you funny as shit.
We're never taking the kid out the house, bro. Leave the kids out of it. Even if that kid could have described anything, like, come on, bro, it's 1,000 white dudes in this area. Like you said, like, we in Baltimore, we're in North Philly, like,
yeah,
it's 1,000 white men with beards out here. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Even though that kid is smarter than he looks.
I'm about to say, like, the kid's smarter than he looks. He could have described it. And I think the thing about it is, it's not a lot of trash men, apparently. They look like Robbie. Apparently.
But he didn't see them as trash men. He just seen them in the house. He didn't know who they was.
Yeah, he didn't
know their names. He was like, "Are y'all friends with my dad? Or y'all friends with my parents?" Like, and the kid wasn't even supposed to be there in the first place.
Wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. Yeah, they just got caught a bad hand. I will say this though, it's got to be a season 2. I'm telling you right now, it has to be a season 2. Season 2 for sure.
I want to know, like. I want to know what happens with the old FBI agent, the mole, the old lady. I'm spoiling like shit. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm sorry, chat. But the old FBI, I know you're episode ahead, James. I know you're episode ahead. But bruh, it was not so obvious, but I kind of figured she was the rat, bruh. She was making too many excuses.
I'm sorry, bruh. You're wrong.
Oh, I'm wrong.
That means that's good writing. You're wrong.
Oh, I just want to see what happened with her. I mean, I know like she's the rat, or she's like the inside mole, and then the dude cop, he's the inside mole. But my first suspicion was the girl, the white girl, because she just sloppy, clumsy everywhere.
Yeah.
She got a lot going on. But don't spoil that for me.
I'm about to say no. That shit hits the fucking fan. Like, yeah, that shit hits the fucking fan. I'm like, I don't know how they keep on writing this shit and being so great. This is amazing. Yeah, but all that shit hit the fan. All that shit works its way out, and it turns to something else. I will say this though. Spoiler. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Just
He's
know
about to ruin it for all of us.
I'm about to say, just know.
I'm ruining it for y'all. He's about to ruin it for all of us.
I'm about to smoke everybody, but but I said no, I'm not doing it. I will say this though. Everything does come to light.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta imagine if everything comes to light and we know who the moles are, and how if everything comes to light, there's internal investigations about to happen. And that pins one person against another person.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave it at that. Like, literally, and that written scene was amazing. Have bags, nigga, that how you know something but don't know at the same time, and they just give you that circle around. Like, yeah, but how do you know? If so, what you trying to do? What can you do about it? Red shirt energy from Trey Rags. You feel me? Like, so I'm like, ooh, spicy. They can't wrap this up in one episode. So we got another season 2 coming on. But that's a hit, y'all.
I hope so, bro. Yeah. Task is a smoker. If you ain't watching nothing, bro, like we said, short order. It's only 7 episodes. But this joint, it flows smooth. It's great writing. It's going to leave you on the edge of your seat every time, bro. Like, not a single miss yet. I'm only 5 episodes in, so I know the finale is going to be crazy.
Yeah, I agree, y'all. There's a show to watch. I got a chance, Task. Okay. Speaking of shows, and we're on shows.
Oh, can I throw a curveball at you?
Go ahead.
Real quick, if we talk about shows, get back to the little power up section. Did you see the Wonder Man trailer?
That shit, I was about to sit up here and think I was gonna throw a curveball you, but I wanted to talk about it so bad. I think that shit is going to be lit.
That shit looked fine. I'm just saying on the trailer.
Yes, sir. Nah, I think it was a good trailer. I think that like they dropped off that 60-second one where he was just looking at first, and I'm like, oh, this is it. This is what people talked about. Then like 6 hours later, I saw that Disney dropped the regular full joint and it showed everybody showing up to the house and stuff like that. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
When last, like it seemed like they're polar opposites. One guy's on the heighten of his career. The other gentleman that's playing Wonder Man is on the bottom of it. He's trying to look for his last gig, and them coming together. It just looks entertaining. It looks interesting. And I mean, honestly, I'm hopeful because I think Ironheart started off very dumb, but ended up being all right after giving it some time. The rest, especially it's supposed to be a scrap project anyway. Yeah. But given that, Wonder Man, I think, has a little bit more of that making of this. Is they prepared for it. They knew this was going to be there. This is what they want to do. And I think when Marvel puts time and separate projects is good. Like, yeah, like Loki.
I'm about to say, you can tell the projects they put their time into. WandaVision, Loki, like even the first season of Hawkeye, like, or the only season of Hawkeye.
Yeah, no, and that shit was good too. People don't talk about that. That was a good season.
Bro. It was good. So I think this is one of those series that they actually like put some tender loving care into, and not just like a side project like fucking Echo or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see like you were saying, like I think what they did well. One thing that they do well, or what they did well with, like with Moon Knight, is like the duality. Like they tell stories of duality very, very well. So I think that's going to be a big common theme with Wonder Man. And yeah, I'm excited to see this.
I'm excited to see it too. Glad you brought it up. I was debating if I want to throw out that curveball, but you know what? It don't always have to come from me. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. So I get it. Amen. So yeah. So given the trailer, what do you think that's going to rank? And as far as the Marvel hierarchy, as far as shows. You think it can be 3?
I don't know, bro. Because I mean, what are the top 3 shows? Like Loki.
I mean, I would say Loki, WandaVision, and Hawkeye. So I mean, and you know another show that was good that people didn't talk about.
What's
the Captain, the Bucky, the Falcon, Winter Soldier. That was good. Movie, everybody had, but the show itself wasn't bad.
Nah, the show was solid. All the shows that initially came out the Infinity War were dope.
Yeah.
Or not Infinity War, but Endgame were dope.
Yeah.
The shows after that though, that's when they was just like, all right, bro, fuck
it. Start throwing everything at the wall.
But I don't think this joint could be. It has potential to be, in my opinion, like as good as WandaVision, but it can't be no worse than Daredevil 2 if they wanted to last, or Daredevil.
Fair.
Recent season of Daredevil.
Yeah, the newest but continuation of Daredevil. Yeah, which I thought was like iffy. We weren't doing a pod around that time, but it was iffy. Like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. Like
it wasn't excellent, bro. It wasn't excellent.
Yeah, it was epitome of mid, and I'm saddened about that because Daredevil has historically been good.
Fact.
So that took a step down. So maybe Wonder Man takes the place of that, and I'm excited for it.
I hope so. And plus, like Wonder Man is, you know what I'm saying, West Coast Avenger vibe, so it's a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
It's like easier to tell that story than to get into the darkness or like the hardcore reality of Daredevil, you know what I'm saying? Especially with that being like the first swing at something and real street level like that.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that completely. Okay. So Gen V caught up. I see what you were talking about.
Okay.
He pulled up. He pulled up. And that was a big reveal that Marie and Homelander are connected.
Yeah. I kind of figured because of so much, or like all the attention they were giving Marie. But, at least they announced it, or like, you know what I'm saying, made it clear, so we ain't gotta wonder.
I mean, it kind of makes a little bit more sense now. Remember, like
Yeah.
last episode, I was just like, bro, I'm tired of seeing her, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like,
Still am
what are we
though.
doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and throw some hate out
Yeah.
there. The sister, they don't look like sisters at all. Shorty just look like a random black girl that they found. It was
Yeah.
like, all right, we got a role for you. Like,
Right. I'm like, bro, like,
they look nothing alike. They sound nothing alike. I don't
nothing
know if it's
alike.
like a chemistry test or something, but like she just looked like a random black girl. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the casting call was right there, but that shit was trash.
That shit is trash. Yeah, that shit was trash. I agree. Absolute trash. I understand that completely. So yeah, and that's the sister thing. And I mean, it's a lot. Gen V got a lot of like heartfelt, like really fucked up things about it. That's the staple of the boys universe. So it's like, okay, but I mean, you know what? I want to disagree and say how she's strong as Homelander, but blood manipulation can be very broken
For sure.
outside of that. So it's like, yeah, and I'm shocked Homelander doesn't know this, and I'm shocked that he didn't put into it right now. But I guess that's where like his whole thing of coming out of nowhere, he's saying that, and getting them and stuff like that. How you feel about Shorty daughter?
You talking about Shorty? She had like the snakes. And shit
Yeah, the snakes.
It was tight, but like the I don't know, the CGI was.
Oh yeah, CGI was. But how can you really do that?
I don't know. They could have. I don't know. They could have found. I guess they did the best they could, but like that shit looked god awful. That really threw me off. Like,
do you off?
Yeah, bro. It was bad. It was bad. But I'm mad at the reveal, you know what I'm saying? And it also, you know, keeps the Gen V going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got another young super that's just here now, you know what I'm saying? She got a unique set of powers and she ain't afraid to let them bitches go. She came in and popped shit right off. So I ain't mad at it.
I'm not mad at it either. I think it was good. I think it was a good what's the name?
I hope they find a better way to like display her powers on camera because that shit looked trash.
You feel me? That's why I went probably so quick.
Yeah.
Probably why I went back so quick. That's probably why I went back so quick. I understand that. So I completely get that. I definitely completely get that. Okay. Well, I'm about to say this then. I mean, I'm trying to think now. Where do you think this goes like going? Like I think that the guy what's his name is gonna die. He can't survive. The grandpa.
Wait, which grandpa?
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I'm Breaking Bad fan.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's dead.
Yeah,
Anybody's trying to help is dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think in this most spoilers, the most recent episode of Gen V, we're now getting people from the boys, which is also really good to see. We've gotten them before, but now they're really starting to show up in Gen V, so it's really good feeling like the universe is getting connected. And someone showed up, and that's why I'm using Grandpa and stuff like that. And that it's cold. It's cold.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it, bro. Like I've seen enough movies and enough shows to know, like any nigga that comes offering that type of refuge is a dead man. I'm surprised he survived that episode. But I thought like once he was like, oh yeah, this bunker is 90 feet underground with steel enforced walls and cement.
Yeah.
Like, bro, somebody's about to pop right up in this joint. And honestly, if I'm thinking ahead, I'm thinking it's the sister, bro. I don't trust the sister, bro. Because what was you doing in there in the first place? You just here, you just automatically got powers and shit. She seemed a little sketchy, shaky already. So I think either she working with Cypher or, you know what I'm saying?
I think Cypher already got her. I think that's what it's going to come down to. Like he's showing them mad, but he's going to start thinking and be like, wait a minute. I can do X, Y, and Z. Like
I think it's just a test. Like I think he manipulating her, like he's manipulating Marie with the sister. You know what I'm saying? Like and ended up fate giving her some V, or maybe she don't have V for real, and she just like she knows. Like because I don't. I mean, they showing Cypher's power a little bit, but I'm not still completely sure what his power is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's and it's kind of weird. He said he's always in pain. You know what I think it is?
What's
I
that?
think that's not. I think it's not his power.
Who you think?
I think it's his quote unquote like
the
father
dad.
power.
The dad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And remember how he said that he can take and feel things. I think that
Mm-hmm.
he's taken that and he's tapped in with his father. That's why when what's the name joined when what's the name went into him, she was like, with the girl, the person that could go like back and forth, the same
Mm-hmm.
sex, different sex. When she was like, "Hey, I know you did this in a week, but you're in pain all the time."
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt it. So I'm like, wait a minute, huh? Father fucked up. There's a connection right there. People don't know where his powers really is. He may be doing like a tethering thing with his father.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think that might be the perfect word for it, bro. Like he might just be a tether because when they show him in the last episode, spoilers again, like they showed Polarity on the ground making a phone call,
Mm.
and Cypher was behind him, basically making him or speaking for him. So I don't know if it's mind control, but he might just be able to like manipulate other people. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying, or like possess other people type shit.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like it's tether thing. Like he could do that, and also he could be that. He's like a conduit.
Exactly, great word.
Conduit. Yeah, he could be like a conduit between both. Um, so I think he's a really interesting character. Not gonna
Me too.
lie.
Man.
Yeah,
He's the best part of the show. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's definitely smoking this shit, and his character is like always one step ahead. You know?
yeah. I mean, but it makes sense now if he's a tether. Kind of
Yeah.
doing the stuff like that.
It's like
Um,
before you even lie, like I'm already in your brain. I'm already tethered to you as soon as you walk into my space, or as soon as I like make eye contact with you. Like I'm already in your thoughts. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're gonna do. Like we're the same now.
yeah, and I think that's where it comes from too. I think that those type of villains are always like the really good villains to play with. A lot of mode stuff like that you can play with them. So, excuse me, but yeah, I think I like that. How do you feel about their like? I'm gonna call it like a ragtag group. How do you feel about it? Who do you like? Don't
Um,
like?
Shorty with the dysfunctional powers, she gotta go. I'm not
I
fucking with
agree.
her.
Okay, me. Yeah,
She's a liability, bro. She's a liability. Even though I'm
right,
sure
yeah.
she's gonna find a way to, use her power for good, but like you can kind of see, like they don't know what they're doing. Like when the Viking dude popped back up, like he smoked them niggas immediately again, like immediately. If the daughter didn't pop up with the bullshit CGI snakes,
Yep.
Marie would have been a goner, bro. Like they
Goner.
them niggas are not ready for no real world scenarios. They're not ready to battle, bro.
Hey,
So
that.
Shorty with the star, she gotta go. The gender bender, hilarious.
Yeah.
Gender bender, she gotta. I mean, like her power is tight, but like I don't know. She just seemed like aloof all the time. Like I think she's too worried about Marie, and that's why I think she's gonna get
Yeah.
off too because she's so worried about Marie all the time. Like she's not even focusing on her own strength or her own capabilities.
That's gonna be the reason why Marie. That's the reason why Marie's gonna go crazy
Oh,
when
for
the
sure.
gender bender dies. Because I'm about to say, like they try to push the sister. They already emphasized that pushing her to the edge kind of makes her, you know, susceptible for like stuff like that. So I'm just thinking that this whole romantic relationship they're adding up to, they go back and forth. It's kind of like a ongoing thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And she realizes she's strong enough and stuff like that. I think that's where it's gonna be, and she's gonna take the L.
Yeah, because
He or
I'm
she
thinking
gonna take
like,
the L.
damn, I can't remember what movie it was, but like I feel like Cypher is gonna try to like manipulate the sister to get more out of Marie. He's gonna realize it's not even the sister; it's the gender bender. Like
Yeah.
he's like, it's Jordan. Like he's like, all right, bro. Like okay, the sister wasn't enough, and she's already confessed her love for her and all that shit. So or her
Yeah.
love for them. So it's like, all right, you really love them. Let me kill him instead, type shit. And
Yep.
then do what she's supposed to do. So,
So my question is, do you think that, given that question, because we're at 10 minutes, so I'll ask one question. We could probably end a little bit early. Where do you think this ties in? Because I was thinking about this, that Homelander can't be finished in Gen V.
No.
Right. He's going to be finished, and they're going to deal with it in The Boys.
For sure.
Do you think that she crosses over?
She would have to.
Because she's supposed to be the only one that's in this tier, like off some X-Men shit. You know what I'm saying? There's certain type of mutants that are higher than others. So it's like she's the only one in that tier. So, I mean, I'm assuming that she's going to have to make her debut there, like real debut there.
Yeah, and if this is supposed to be The Boys' last season, like I'm assuming she's gonna be the one to carry, or like she's definitely gonna have to make her mark in that next season of The Boys or the final season of The Boys. But as it stands right now, like she too weak. Like Homelander was still dog her. It don't even matter what power she got. Like Homelander was still dog her, so it's gonna take some time before she's an adequate opponent.
I agree with that too.
I do she made that transition though.
I do think that too. I think the Cypher, how Cypher goes about things is wrong, but I don't think that he's wrong. Like somebody's got to stop Homelander. Somebody's got to be equivalent to Homelander. And while his methods are not drastic, like there's got to be a balance. So, I mean, I agree with that. Am I a fan of Marie being that person? Not just yet, you know. But I don't want to hate on her too much. But like I'm like, it's taking too long for this show, shorty. Like
she should have. I mean, but I like when they were having a conversation like in the little safe house or whatever, and she was like, "This makes you one of like the strongest soups now." Like it's like, shorty, you should have been known this. You know what I'm saying? Like you can bend blood, even if you got to cut your own hand or whatever the case is. Like your power is damn near. You have a limitless supply of power. Like everything has blood in it. So you have a limitless supply of power. Like you should have already known that you're an extremely powerful being. Like not regular power either, like extremely powerful. Like that's common sense. But that's true. Hey man, writing, plot holes.
Writing. But I will say this though. Some people, I guess that goes on the play that some people have natural ability and things that they don't tap and they just don't know. So I'm not going to put too much on writing.
She killed her parents, bro. She killed her parents off to 6 years old. Like, 6 years old.
No, but think about this probably a lot. But there's a lot of soups that's probably done that. I'm be honest with you. Some of them soups and powers are wild.
For sure. But I would, if I see my power is wild enough to kill somebody, then I know that I'm extremely powerful or more powerful than the average soup. Then if my power is something like blood bending or even like water bending or metal bending, or if you're talking like if you want to just stretch it out, go to like Magneto or something, like, bro, if I can manipulate any element, I'm not your normal person, bro. I'm not your normal superhero, bro. I'm fucking some shit up.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, that's fair to a certain degree, but you also got to think about it like this too. The strongest soup that they have seen, her counterpart is Homelander. And Homelander really signature is strength.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can kind of see why if you don't think that, because you look at him and you're like, well, he's the strongest. Yeah. Until someone's like, look, no. You have the potential to be up there with him. Like, I can kind of get that. Because, I mean, you got somebody that can kind of just decimate the city in a second compared to your bloodbending. Like, I'm not trying to downplay it, but, like, yeah, you won't even see it coming type situation. Like, yeah. So, I mean, I get it. I get both plays of it. So, like, I'm really harsh on the writing, but at the same time, I get it. It's a real sticky, weird situation.
Yeah, and she's still technically like a young adult, so it's like she's still learning her natural self. She don't even got time to learn her superpowers and shit.
Man, fuck all that.
Man. Yeah, it's bullshit. But
man. I mean, it's life bullshit, so I'll give you that. It's life bullshit.
I
So
just
I
know,
mean,
bro.
yeah.
These last 2 episodes better be something worth the watch because that bullshit CGI action scene was not worth it, in my opinion. It was not worth it. It was another little scene in there where they was doing like some dialogue, and I was like, all right, bro, they on bullshit. they fucking up. They fucking up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that like, yeah, like I mean, yeah. I don't think it's a bad season. I don't think it's a bad season so far. I just think that this this. I think this is like a filler season. Like
Oh,
you know how
definitely.
anime and shit they have arcs and shit. Like we got an arc entire season, and like shit gonna pop off. So I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, or even like I'll just say like episodes. I want to say what are these like 5 and 6?
Yeah,
These last 2 episodes are basically filler episodes, bro. Like in
I
my
agree.
opinion.
I agree. So that's why I'm keeping it with. So with that being said, yeah, I know we're over time. We started a little late. It's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, 9:13 at my time, 10:13 on that time. So that being said, Faison, you got anything else before we go ahead and wrap this up, bro?
Nah, man. Taz season finale coming up on Sunday. This Sunday.
Yep,
Wonder Man coming out. So you know what I'm saying. Y'all just
we
get
will
ready
be
for
there.
that. We'll be
Yes.
there. Make sure y'all there. Come back, like, follow, subscribe, watch. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. We here. We here. It's
Yeah, we
big shout out to Cryptic Savage. You feel me?
yeah, about to say, like I said, remember, pull up on the Strange Pain, Little Nightmares 3, Cryptic Savage TTV. All right. Like I said, Cryptic Savage TTV. So with that being said, all right, y'all, take it easy. Y'all have a good night.
Take for
Take for
take, man.
take. All right.